Hello there. I just want to make another quick video. I won't keep it for long. Haven't made a video in a couple weeks. I guess I've been a bit despondent, a bit under the weather, so to speak. I mean, with this election and everything, and even that boxing match nonsense that just happened. I'll get to it in a sec on my Twitter page, but I guess I just haven't felt much like being online. I've been doing the whole Morrowind thing, OpenMW, modding it, like I said in my previous short little video there, which was more just to give Tech Syndicate a shout out, but like I said in my previous video. So yeah, I mean, the last video I made, or I reposted this old video that for some reason never got any traction. You know, whatever. Censorship, it is what it is. But yeah, I guess I'll just get to it, right? Use my Twitter here nowadays. I don't really use my Facebook or whatnot. I don't even like Facebook anymore, with the exception of my Truther chat. I'm not even on Facebook much, so don't waste your time sending me a friend ad. But anyway, Twitter here. I guess I'll just go through my timeline. I like doing this. It's kind of like an easy format. And I guess firstly, obviously, this ridiculousness. I mean, question mark here. I don't want to bear false witness or accuse anyone of anything, but apparently, seemingly, Mike Tyson's throwing fights now? I mean, did he really do this all for the money? Anyway, I don't know. Even friends of mine who are normies were saying this seems like some kind of media distraction. Like, I don't know what else is going on in the world right now. I haven't really been in the news or keeping up with anything. But it just made me wonder. I mean, like I said, when my normie friends are even asking. And I saw this, Elon Musk tweeting that the population growth is dying in Europe. I mean, the invasion force immigration is probably not helping Elon. So there's that. But also the idea that every country or society has to have 3 children per family to have a population growth. You have to have the 2 children to replace the parents and then 1 more or more than that. So in countries, some of these countries are having less than 2 kids. Like, say goodbye to Whitey. Because, I mean, it was a nice run, but it's over. And I tweeted back to Elon here, are you sure Europe is just dying and not being murdered? Basically, Elon, I think that you mean Europe's being murdered. But by who? Who exactly? I don't know. Could it be these guys? But anyway, yeah. Another post I'd made, this whole truther movement thing, it seems lately, there's so much disinformation. And it's like I always say to people, don't believe a thing I say. Research everything I say and make up your own mind. Because at the end of the day, I can't make up your mind for you. And I knew something was really wrong. Like, I always knew something was wrong. But I knew something was really wrong in that last season of the X-Files. I mean, the look on real truthers' faces, not these guys, of course, but real truthers' faces, like when they realized the X-Files show is punking the truther movement. Bill Cooper warned about Operation Majestic. The idea that they're going to navigate this. And even back in the day, I guess, I sort of realized, like, what kind of truther believes in the moon landing? Obviously faked by a bunch of Freemason finks, OSS guys like my grandpa, who helped smuggle over Von Braun and all those goofs from Operation Paperclip. So yeah, what can I say? I guess that one made me laugh and wince and get a little mad at the same time. I thought this was pretty interesting. Apparently Elon Musk also, he's using catchphrases like Novus Ordo Secularum in his texts and in his tweets. Way to use the New World Order Illuminati catchphrase there, bud. Like, is Trump part of the second beast of Revelation? The authority being handed over to him? He speaks like a lamb, but he executes his might like the first beast? We'll see. And then I saw this a while back, Woody Harrelson making a joke about the banks and the drug cartels and Big Pharma. I guess it's all coming to pass, eh? Or even like I mentioned, Bill Cooper, rest in peace, MVP of the truther movement, warning people even back then not to blame a certain tribe for everything that's happening. Whatever, I've made videos about that before, I don't need to get into it. And so now, yeah, I guess the topic of the election, Trumpy poo. I mean, you hear about all these celebrities saying they're going to move to Canada now. And it's like, no, wait, hold on. Hold on. Canada doesn't need you guys. America, you got to deal with your own liberal retards. We don't want them up here. I mean, George Clooney and all you humps, stay where you are. We don't want you up here. We got enough problems of our own with Freemason, Illuminati, puppet, soy boy, Justin Castro Trudeau here. So, whatever. I mean, no thanks. I thought this was really interesting. I don't know who this dude is, and I don't know what to make all this because I don't have the tapes in my own hand that I can purview and review on my own, but apparently there's these VCR tapes surfacing of footage from Antarctica where it's clearly not minus 90 degrees. There's freestanding water, trees. It's not snowy or cold. So, I mean, what else are they hiding in Antarctica? Like, that's not minus 90. Just saying. So they're lying about something, right? And then, yeah, I guess another story. Woody Harrelson supporting Kennedy and Trump. Okay. It's interesting to think that his dad, I think my grandpa might have known his dad, and together they were both in on this with Carlos the Jackal and George Bush Sr. and whatever. I've made videos about that. I don't need to get into it. I thought this was interesting. I just reposted it because, yeah, the income tax thing, never ratified. John McAfee, he was the real Tony Stark, not this Elon Musk guy. But yeah, look into him if you never have. Interesting cat. He sure went toe-to-toe with the government, I gotta say that. Whether or not they clipped him or not, I don't know. And then, yeah, I guess still with the election, people don't understand or they don't want to. This from the 80s, this photo shoot, why would he do that? Why would people call him the dove that's going to bring peace to the Middle East if he wasn't part of some kind of biblical prophecy? But I guess I'm just a stupid conspiracy theorist. And I mean, the media, they keep saying he's literally Hitler. Except when he was in office the first time, he didn't go full Hitler. So what? Elect him again? Give him another chance? It's like, maybe he's not Hitler. Did these liberals ever think of that? Of course not, because the TV told them. And I made this video a while ago about whether or not Trump has actually professed to being a born-again Christian. And then again, this witch, satanic witch, Marina Abramovich, saying that Trump is the magician who will bring about the worldwide awakening. Oh, that's not weird or anything. And like I said, people don't even know who really runs the world. Like, I mean, that little plot of land over there in the Middle East, it's not run by a certain tribe that you think or that some people want to always blame. I mean, who are you shilling for, bud? Question mark. But yeah, people just don't want to look at it because I guess it's too scary. Too scary. Well, doesn't scare me. I mean, I sure get ridiculed a lot for it, but whatever. And again, big shout out to Gons, Basil and Gons from Canary Cry News Talk. It's about the only news program I can handle these days. His specialty, typically transhumanism and stuff like that. But I mean, this whole Bitcoin thing and now digital modern tech art and whatnot, it seems weird. I just don't know enough about it, really. And even before that, the whole thing with the squirrel. And who really runs this world again? Like, people just don't want to go there. And I mean, I'm not surprised because it scares people. Like this one especially. People don't want to go there. Like Google L. Ron Hubbard and Jack Parsons and their little Amalatra ritual they did at Area 51. Like, people don't want to know what's going on because then they have to readjust their worldview and that's too much work. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just going here. This is pretty funny. She looks like a meth head. She's going off here. Like, look at her rubbing her nose like a coke head. Kind of reminds me of all the people me and my dad used to hang around with. But yeah, whatever. I thought this was a cool meme. I like this type of art. Classical Renaissance style art. And yeah. So it is what it is, right? The way things are going right now. Oh, and now we're getting back to my other video I made previously a couple weeks ago. So I guess, yeah, that's kind of all I got to say about that. I just wanted to touch base with my subs, say howdy to everybody, let everybody know I'm still alive, and that basically, yeah, the world is still driving me crazy. So I'm going to finish editing my video here and go back to playing my Super Duper Morrowind because at this point in the game, I think I'd rather be happy than depressed. So yeah, that being said, I guess I'll just leave you to it. And I hope you all are doing well. And I'll just say, peace out, baby.